Craig, just give us the okay
All right.
whenever you're
Yep.
set up.
Take it away, sirs.
All right, so we have in here Team Area 51 and Team Puppy Kisses, and we're gonna have them. I guess usually I start this out with you guys just give good games and all that good stuff, and if you have any questions for each other, feel free to ask them, and I'm going to let you guys take it away if you have anything to say.
I just want to say good games. As always a pleasure playing in NASL, and
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like I said in chat earlier, it's definitely an honor to even be in a situation like this. And I know personally myself, I've looked upon some of you as players that I've gotten ideas from or have tried to move my game on, and it's kind of dumbfounding to be in this situation. And it was a very good game, and we're happy with the Catabatic. Dry Dock, I don't know what happened, but uh, I'm just it's kind of it is what it is, and I'm just happy with what we've done so far.
yeah, I think guys definitely surprised us, especially on Katabatic. Obviously the more a team plays together, the more that chemistry will build. So I expect to see good things, especially in the future. Is comparing to where you guys are already at, it's pretty good.
Yeah, most definitely. I did notice on Dry Dock, you guys pulled out an offensive strike. Was that to deal with Alkali and his sniping to get those back to fronts out?
Yeah, we're playing cat and mouse a bit. I was running around the tower.
Yeah, it was pretty funny that ring around the rosy there with the tower. But yeah, I mean that back to front very brutal on Dry Dock, obviously. And I think if you're unable to get the body block, you kind of rely on your sentinel to land those snipes to take him out. And you guys were doing a pretty good job of just keeping him contained and not able to get any of those shots on the capper as he made it out with that back to front. But I think we all want to talk about Katabatic. Just crazy game coming out from both teams. And is Wolfie in here? Because I want to give him props for making that epic return over like 4 Area 51 guys. I couldn't believe he got it. I got a little crazy.
The one right there by the stand, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Titan, you feeling that one?
Yeah, I just thumped somebody, and I turned around and I saw him, and reload time killed me, but yeah, it was good. We were all like, come on, but it's cool. Definitely surprised us.
Yeah, it surprised all of us, really. But yeah, Katabatic, man, that I saw a lot of concentration coming out from Puppy Kisses to try and shut down Kudos, and also phenomenal Merv play coming out as well, keeping that flag stand clear and able to get your cappers out. And after that stuff kind of started clicking for you guys started making caps. So very nice play there from your offense. And
Hey guys.
hey, there's Wolfie. Props on that return on Katabatic. I have to give you those.
Thank you.
But yeah, overall, like Area 51, how do you feel about your play on Katabatic, and anything that you guys think you guys, as far as Puppy Kisses, they come out and surprise you with any of tactics coming out from them?
I think it was more or less the timing. There's a few things that, I don't know, I'm really a harsh critic on myself. So, like, for example, when Kudos got merved, I could have easily avoided that second one if I wasn't derping, but instead I flew right up to the stand, and it's little things like that. But yeah, I think what cleared the stand most effectively, comparing everything all together, was like when the jug would actually just push all the way in. There's only so much time you can kill a jug, especially as he's throwing disc, and get the timing down with that back to front. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I was actually a little surprised when I saw the jug pushing in, and then I was even more surprised at how well it was working. And then I also saw you pull out a defensive strike there on
Oh man,
Was that
no,
because
you didn't see that? No.
Yeah, I swear Ping was your enemy there. I could have sworn I saw you ram at least 2 times. That didn't register, but either way, nothing much you can do about it now. But did you bring out that strike just because of all the stand pressure that they were able to pull off with that Juggy just pushing you guys?
We've been, especially after playing Legion and anticipating future plays against desktop, we wanted to start experimenting more with vehicles, especially when it comes with the Raider O, and it's just a really good clearing mechanism. Not just that, the mobility of the strike, it's not really a lot can contest it. So been wanting to practice that a little bit more. So I don't know, I kind of flopped it there, but yeah, I wouldn't say there was a specific one. If anything, I think we were better off without me in the strike. I don't know. I didn't get any of their road kills or didn't really shoot anybody either. Just kind of wrecked it in glorious fashion.
You have me pretty distracted though, so I think it worked.
Yeah, and then that return, Brick, was that a Sonic Punch return that you made on Catabac during that standoff?
There was a Sonic Punch return on us.
Yeah, okay, I thought
we had the inf called out and everything, and we knew it was coming, and we just botched the execution of preparing for it. Well, I don't know. I was on offense at the time, and I knew the call was made, so I know we were aware of the infiltrator, and you assume Sonic Punch, obviously standoff, but we just didn't execute.
Yeah, well, I mean, either way, as far as puppy kisses, you guys with that on Kata with that Juggernaut stand offense, the timing seemed pretty crisp. Is that something you guys been practicing a lot lately? Because to tell you the truth, it's something I don't see too often.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just like to complain about how my internet cut out for the first like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Well, to be 100% honest with the Juggernaut play, that's purely on Wolfie. I mean, he's been a Juggernaut and he's tried to push it into us, and I think a few of us on Puppy Kisses have been pretty stubborn about him and his Jug, but I think after he made a good point today while we were playing is that it's getting us caps. Like, I'm going to keep playing Jug, it's getting the stand clear and it's getting our flags home, and at the end of the day, that's like, even if you can theory craft as much as you want, but if he goes Jug mid-game and it's working, like, keep doing what's working. So he stayed his Jug after a while, and I mean, it got us 3 caps.
Jug is really powerful on Catabatic because when you're at that range, there's not much you can do about it at all, unless you actually want to take people away from your stand instead of sending, say, 2 raiders to close range clear the stand. So I'd say, at least on Catabatic, it was a great experiment on you guys' part.
Exactly, I'd like to... Sorry, you go.
I was just going to say, playing defense going up against the Jug, it's really kind of a delicate situation. Like, before cappers and like a raider starts pushing in, for the most part you can kind of juggle it, bounce from side to side, anticipating, you know, the mortar or the Merv as it's coming in, but as soon as the raider starts putting pressure on you and then the capper's coming in, you have to also spot and prepare to stop the cap. That's when I think a well-placed mortar or Merv, or even a Juggy flying up at last second throwing disc, that's pretty devastating. I think what a lot of teams do sometimes, they'll push in a lot too early, and then it makes it easy to kill them out, kind of get them offset with their LO as far as the timing. So he did really good, hitting those crucial shots at the right time. Really, it's all about timing. He did really, really good on that.
And one thing about Juggernaut that makes him really strong is, especially against a team that's with such a solid D as Area51, I can hold back and just shell and put pressure and then come in at the perfect time, and I won't get engaged on until I come in because I'm so far out. And I can put pressure on 2 places at once. I can fire a mortar and then run in and throw discs, and then my mortar will hit when I'm running in.
Excellent point, excellent points. On Area 51 side, I had a question. Let me see if I can remember it.
Yes, I'm single. Just play it.
Nah, take it away, guitar guy. I'll see if I can remember something like this.
All right. Well, yeah, I was just gonna say, kudos to Wolfie. That's, to be honest, I mean, I try and keep up as much with the meta as possible, but I mean, in my experience, usually that Juggernaut is used a lot for pulling away the defense from the stand. But the way that you're controlling it, I wouldn't surprise me if we saw more teams doing that. Because obviously, Raider offense very, very strong. But the way you're timing that with crisp timings and good communication, that seems like it's a very, very solid strategy that I'm sure some teams will be looking at afterwards.
Just a point I was going to mention to kind of get feedback on. As captains, there was an agreement to actually try out the new Rage perk that was recently introduced or revamped. Basically, if someone grabs your flag within a certain radius, you get 25% energy and health back. And we're wondering if there was any noticeable times where that may or may not have played into effect, so considering we had a few standoffs on Kata.
Honestly, from my perspective, I like the change. I think it's an interesting change. It's probably going to need a lot of time until people have really discovered what it's good at. From my limited experience with it so far in this this match, I think it promotes a stronger defense. Like if you hold the defense down well, especially against like a 2-cap, and he gets out maybe super low health or whatever, but he manages to get out, and you have the energy and you have the life to disc jump, it allows you to do so and actually legitimately keep up with him, not use 2 nitros and a disc and still be going slower than a capper who's running a good route, because everybody who's chased has known that as much as you can do, it's really hard to ride the terrain that you're given based on where you're starting from, and to get up to speed to catch any competent capper who's coming in, especially on maps that allow 300 plus grabs.
Yeah, I think the boost is definitely interesting. What sounds scary to me is you have raiders that are already starting to experiment with survivalist, and then on top of that, the rage perk. But anyways, won't drag that out too long. Just wanted to see if there was any specifics on that. But yeah, overall, on behalf of Area51, still serious gigabit, reality killer. Hee. Good games. Love you guys.
Yeah, good games.
Good games.
Good games.
Yeah, thanks
See you
for
guys
the
in
games.
pugs later.
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck as you progress in the tournament, and I hope that next time we meet we'll put up more of a fight.
Oh no, I think definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, you guys are relatively a newly formed team, so chemistry will come. No worries.
Just need to figure out how to fix what went wrong in Dreadnought.
Anyways, thank you, guitar guy, Craig. You guys, as always, been a pleasure.
Yes, and thanks to both
Shows
teams for coming
Anybody
in here
who's
to do
watching
this.
Yep, and also keeping it family friendly, something we don't usually hear in these post games analysis. So yeah, thanks a lot for coming in, guys, and giving each other good GGs. It's always nice to see 2 teams so gentlemanly like, and as having a very, very sexy captains, all that good stuff. And I'm glad to hear that you're single Titan. I will hit you up later.
I mean, maybe not for now. I mean, if you have a sister, she's kind of cute, We'll work that out later. Anyways, night, guys.
Hey, before we go, could I say something?
Nope.
Alright, thanks, Craig. I was gonna just thank, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Puppuy and Bart.
That's exactly it.
And so before the game, did you guys already discuss that we were trying to see what to do with the new patch? And we decided to keep Rage, and a lot of my guys really, really liked it. And it was by agreement between both teams and Bart to address things on a case-by-case basis.
Now, if only we can do that with other things.
Yeah, but it showed the flexibility, and we got to. I mean, it was such a good thing to pub with, and while I didn't really get to use it too much, I hope it'll stay in the tournament. Have you guys played with it yet?
Yeah, I've been experimenting with it. I like the change from a chaser perspective. I've heard that a lot of Sentinels are gonna try and experiment with phase rifle.
That's depressing. But yeah, and hopefully to all the people here in this, for all the teams, maybe you could be a vocal candidate to keep it in for the rest of the tournament. I'd like to see it in, get some chase going. Good games, guys.
Good games.
Good
night,
games.
guys.
And also, we're not all sailor mounts. Who said that?
I think that was.
Shh.
All right, guys. Well, I'm thinking I at least have to sign off. I have to go back to work. So thanks again for coming in here and talking with us. And my name is Guitar Guys, here with Kindris and Craig tonight for the NASL Team Area 51 versus Team Puppy Kisses. And I'm going to sign off. Take it easy, guys.
Thank you much.